I listened to George Jones, Skeeter Davis, Patsy Cline, and those type people.
The farm where Tammy grew up is in the prosperous cotton and timber belt of Mississippi and was built by her grandfather. Her grandparents brought her up in reasonable comfort. She called them Mama and Daddy. Her Aunt Carolyn was only 5 years older and like a sister to her. Tammy's father had died when she was a baby, and her mother, who had gone away to find work during the war, saw little of her daughter's early childhood, till she remarried and moved back to live with her family on the farm.
It's amazing. The one across the road.
I set that out on the 2nd of May, 3 days before you were born.
Didn't you know you weren't supposed to be doing anything then?
I had to be doing something.
They were like picking cotton and pulling me on a sack when I was 3 weeks old.
I guess so.
After my father died, my mother and I moved in here in this house. I was born here in this house, but we had moved away, and then we moved back here after Daddy died. I usually just come to my mother's, which is 6 miles away from here. We still own the farm, but I don't come in the house very often. I guess the same old station isn't there anymore. This is where Carolyn and me slept. I used to hide and watch her sit with her boyfriend in the swing. She hated me for it. That's kids, I guess. Oh, that's mine. That's mine, I don't believe it.
What does it feel like coming back here after all these years?
Sad, happy, strange. It feels very empty. I miss my grandparents being here, Carolyn. There's nobody left anymore. It's kind of tough. But it's home, and it's a good feeling to be here. Sorry.
So you were born here?
I was born in that room there. Yeah, I still have the bed I was born on there. My father died when I was 9 months old, and he left behind 5 different instruments for me to play, which I was told not to play, and played them, tried to play them all, broke 3 or 4 of them, but I still have his guitar, his mandolin, and this piano. This piano is where he sat 2 weeks before he died. He was totally blind, and placed my hands on the keys and laughed and said if she has any talent at all, see that she has lessons. And Mother did, which was really didn't help any at all. Finally, my music teacher refused to keep teaching me because I played it the way I heard it, not the way he taught me. He told Mother she was wasting her money, so. Oh, I remember one of the first things that I sang that my granddaddy taught me to sing, and Mama thought it was a dirty song, my grandmother. And she would tell Daddy, don't let her sing that song. And it wasn't dirty, but Mama thought it was. But every time company would come, Daddy would say, go sing so-and-so. And Mama would yell from the kitchen, Chester, don't let her sing that dirty song. But it wasn't really dirty. Just in Mama's mind, I guess it was. But it was called Sally, Let Your Bangs Hang Down. It was a cute, funny song. Growing up here was very strict. And it was strict not only on me, everybody. It was just our way of life. You didn't date single, not even at 16 and 17. You double dated. It was just something out of the ordinary if that happened. The church was about our main focal point of where we would always go to. If it was a picnic, it would usually be a church picnic, or youth meeting, it would be at the church. So the church served as our fun place to go, as well as our foundation for what we based our life on. There was a preacher here around, and he was a Baptist preacher, and he had a radio show at Hamilton, Alabama. And he did a 30-minute radio show there every Saturday morning preaching. So Linda Loden and I, my girlfriend, would go and sing a duet, and then sometimes we'd take Imogene Patterson, sometimes we'd take Agnes Wilson. So that's actually the first place that I was ever heard on radio was WRH in Hamilton. Mostly hymns out of the church book.